In the 2022 song Soulful Summer, Dreamer says, "It's summer, so heat up that grill, work like an animal, but don't forget how to chill." Well, I've worked like an animal today, but I've got lamb chops marinating for the barbecue, I've got Prosecco in the fridge, so I guess we know how to enjoy summer right here with Monday Matters on Gary's Stuff. Hi, I'm Gary. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. Today, indeed, is Monday Matters. As usual, I'll be having a look at some of the news and rumour from around the model making world. I'll be having a quick recap of what I've been up to on my bench, and of course, I'll be announcing this week's Kit of the Week. All these bits come as chapters, so you can hop backwards and forwards as your heart desires. As usual, if you enjoy anything you see on my channel, please do give it the imperial thumbs up on the like button below, because every like counts. And if you haven't done so yet, please do subscribe to the channel, hit that bell, and you'll be notified of all my future videos as they are released. And of course, if you'd like to offer a bit more concrete support, you can do that through super thanks by becoming a channel member, or indeed through any of my online affiliate programs. Now, before we crack on with the news, here's something I just wanted to give you a heads up on. If you remember, I reviewed recently the Gaahleri Ep.69 airbrush. Very, very reasonably priced, very nice little airbrush indeed. You buy it from Amazon.com, and even with the shipping import, it's an absolute bargain. Well, on Amazon Prime Day on the 12th of July, this coming week, they are being sold at $31.99 each. Okay, $32 for a really, really nice, well-built little airbrush, even with $9 or so delivery by Amazon. Takes about 10 days to get to the UK, but $9 delivery. Even if you get charged 20% import duty, which you might not, because it's actually quite a low cost item, but even if Amazon do charge you 20% on the off chance you're going to get VAT added, it's still going to come in at $48 delivered. That's under £39, which I think is insanely good value. So do check out Amazon.com this coming Prime Day on July the 12th. There's just 300 sets going. If you haven't got one yet, you might want to think about getting one. If it's not your thing and you want a different type of airbrush or something a bit more quality even than that, I am reviewing 2 more of Gaahlerie's airbrushes later this week, so keep an eye out for that. Don't forget, subscribe, hit the bell, and you'll be notified of all my future videos. Okay, that's that for the moment. Let's crack on then with the news and rumour of the model making world this week. Top of the news for me this week is from DBMK. First of all, they have revealed their next project, the Grumman F11F Tiger. That will appear in 1/48 scale and possibly 1/72 as well. It was scanned at the Pima Air and Space Museum in Arizona. This will be an amazing kit when it arrives in a couple of years from now. More immediately, DBMK say they will offer the Supermarine Scimitar in 1/72 scale as well as the original 1/48. If this is half as good as the CAD images suggest, Airfix will be kicking themselves over an opportunity lost. Unless that is they've already got one in 1/72 waiting to go. DBMK has also released images of just some of the colour schemes for their 1/32 scale Sea Fury. They are at pains to point out these are just some of the schemes, so don't rule out Australian schemes as well. Airfix did surprise us by re-releasing the Supermarine Seafire F Mark 17 in 1/48 scale. The penultimate Seafire Mark, this new box comes with 3 new colour schemes. I made one of the 2011 originals last year, and it was a delight, I have to say, although of course mine was in the colours of 800 Naval Air Squadron, as it should be. Fly has announced a 1/48 scale release of the Projet 14 bomber and reconnaissance aircraft. The first box will be in French colours, with subsequent boxings having various international schemes plus a Finnish aircraft with skis. If airliners are your thing, then you might be interested in the 1/72 scale resin kit of the Embraer 120 regional airliner from Welsh Models. It comes with vac-form windshield and cast metal undercarriage. This company is a reliable producer of resin and vac-form kits of otherwise unobtainable subjects, well worth investigating. In 1/48 scale is this lovely Slingsby T6 in resin from Lassie. This is for experienced modelers because of its material and complexity, but it makes a beautiful kit of a very elegant glider. Roden has this new 1/32 scale kit of the Sopwith 1.5 strutter, this in the colours of an aircraft flown by Raymond Collishaw, DSO and Bar DFC, the Canadian pilot, outstanding fighter leader and eventual Air Vice Marshal, who scored 60 victories in the First World War and who led the Desert Air Force in the Second. Also from Roden comes this new Opel Blitz bus in 1/35 scale. This is the 1930s so-called Aero, a luxury coach from the Ludwig design studio. Note the tail fin on the sloped rear panel. Now, a few of these were later pushed into military service as an officer's transport. To go along with your 1/32 scale US bomber project, why not look at the US Clark Tor 6 aircraft tug from Thunder Models? This will make a nice addition to your airfield scene. From Playmorit 3D comes a 1/72 scale kit of the Williams amphibious vehicle. Now, this was a serious proposal in the Second World War for a 4-man armoured tank buster capable of swimming ashore and negotiating swampy conditions. I'm really surprised no one has yet made a kit of this. Imagine the diorama fun you could have with these swimming ashore at D-Day or traversing the swamps of Indochina. Something I don't mention often are larger kits for radio control. This just caught my eye recently, the new 1/14th Scania 770 truck from Tamiya. It's designed to be used with remote controls. Amazing quality of moulding with a working 3-speed transmission. The engineering is very impressive. Tamiya is a big player in the radio controlled market, but these trucks, running over 1/2 metre long, do look pretty cool, I think. Bandai Spirits has this kit of a Tyrannosaurus Rex with detachable skin panels, revealing the skeleton underneath. Very educational, and it's around 25 centimeters long. But now they've gone a step further with a gold-plated skeleton of the same kit with transparent skin panels. Who'd have thought you could bling up a T-Rex? And finally, on the weirdometer or not, depending on your point of view, is this Quidditch pitch from the Harry Potter franchise from Fascinations. It runs about 14 centimeters or 5.5 inches long and is made of metal. And yes, you can also get a golden snitch. It says here. So, on my bench this week, I have had the astonishingly crazy yet strangely enjoyable to build Zerby Air Sedan in 1/48 scale from Avis. It was the mystery box most recently sent to me by Nick Johnson. Thank you very much, Nick. It turned out pretty well, I have to say. It was an odd thing to build. I think if you take it properly, step by step, don't rush it. Take it step by step, let things set properly in place, then move on. It's actually not that much of a challenge to get a half decent aeroplane out of it. Actually, I say aeroplane. I think that's being generous and dignifying it with a term it didn't truly deserve. But anyway, flying caravan, if you like, whatever. It flew very, very briefly and then crashed and was destroyed. Fortunately, the pilot walks away from it, but it's a weird thing, really weird design. And I really enjoyed making it. So there we go. Also did a video about the current inspiration box that came in from spruebox.co.uk. Really nice set, the German airfield set with a Henschel 126 and a Messerschmitt Bf 109 and some crew figures, one of which I knew straight away was Adolf Gallant. Everyone's been telling me the other one was Werder Mölders, ace pilot. So you go, get little 148 figures of them, and you get some aircrew figures or ground crew figures as well. And you can make it into a nice diorama set. Still kind of conflicted about how I'm going to do it. I think I'm so tempted by the winter set, but then, as has been pointed out, the crews aren't in winter outfits, so maybe turning into winter. Maybe it's spring and the snows have begun to melt. I don't know. I'm going to figure out and build it eventually, build all of them eventually on the channel. Also this week, of course, we had the live stream, monthly live stream. I hope you thought that went well. If you attended it, if you had a look, if you left me comments, thank you so much. Had any given moment, we had around about 100 people tuned in. So that's really fantastic. Really, really cool. A couple of hours, finished the actual building of my Darth Vader TIE Fighter. So it just needs to be painted. The next kit that's going to be built whilst we do the live stream is going to be the Meng King Tiger egg kit, which looks amazing and looks like a lot of fun. And you know how much I love an egg kit. Egg kit of a King Tiger. That's going to be really cool. So that's going to be the next one to go into the build. Okay, talking about building, I guess I better let you know, which is this week's kit of the week. And this week's kit of the week is the brand new 1/72 scale ICM OV10 Bronco. Now, it's a great looking kit. Built it already, had a lot of fun. Check out the videos on it. Of course, Tuesday is box opening. Wednesday is going to be a historical context, so a bit of the history of the OV10, also what other kits are available in various other scales as well. And then, of course, the build video itself. It's a little beauty. You won't want to miss this if you're even thinking about an OV10 or a Vietnam era aircraft, and 1/72 is your scale. Do watch out for it. It's an absolute gem. I'll also be reviewing the ICM paints that came with this and with other kits that they've sent recently. And of course, later on in the week, I'll be reviewing the Gaahleri Airbrushes I was sent recently. So plenty of new content coming your way. How will you know when it's uploaded? Of course, what you can do is subscribe to the channel and hit that bell and get your notifications when anything new is launched. And of course, if you like anything at all, please give it the imperial thumbs up on the like button below, because every like counts. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you again very, very soon. Take care now, and goodbye.